Yo, what's good? Got a quick trade recap today. Took a trade, took a win. You know, decent. Made back what I lost yesterday, but not really too focused on that. Although I was a bit focused on that kind of, but yeah, took a win. Like, bro, I'm just so tired about life. So it's like that's just how it is, right? So the trade was on GBP USD. 4 hour was bearish coming into market open, closing below this low. However, we did close bullish after the 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. candle closed. 1 hour was bullish at the time, looking for Asian highs, London highs to get taken. Coming into market open, I was more focused on the London high, but because like we had Asian highs right above, and also we just formed the London high, I was kind of like more wanting to see Asian and London. That's why I had this shit like drawn like that. But yeah, so we ended up taking out the London high and we pushed into the Asian high. We had like a so-so reaction. We also did have news at 6:30. That was like what happened here. But ideally at this point, wanted to see the Asian highs get taken, because if we're all the way here, might as well just take out the Asian high. We also did have this 1 hour or 4 hour high, I believe, here, which was another thing I was like kind of looking at. But we never ended up taking that. That's kind of like why I was worried about this one, like kind of why I was worried about it. But anyways, we have 5-minute market structure shift to the downside, like 5-minute break of structure to the downside. Didn't really enter off this because I wanted to see 30-minute like continuation, because there was a 30-minute closure above, and also because the 4-hour structure closed bullish. So what do we see? 1 minute for value gap here. On my MetaTrader, like went way deeper, but we also did inverse this gap, so I was looking for 1 minute confirmation to the downside. We did have 1 minute equilibrium here, and we had 5-minute equilibrium here. So now looking back, rather than entering off of here with like a kind of like not the best entry, I should have maybe waited for maybe 5-minute equilibrium. But at the same time, like maybe I should have like, I don't really know what I should like. I feel like it's like a nice example of us coming into equilibrium, but like I feel like 1 minute continuation was good enough for me, and I had my stop loss above here, so it's like that should have been enough. We came into 50% drawdown, but if I had waited for 5-minute equilibrium, could have entered maybe off of a break of structure, like right here, like it would have given me like a little bit better of an entry, but it would have been less drawdown. So that's like the one slight improvement I would say. So now after entering off that, stop loss was above the high of equilibrium, or like just the high of the interaction, and then TP1 was just a 1.25R, and then London low. Didn't use this as a profit, so I just delete that. I think this is a 4-hour high, but instead I put targets to a daily low, which is right here. We haven't hit that yet, so I'm still in the trade. I took a majority off at this point because that was like the main target, so this is kind of like a runner, but we never ended up coming down to the daily low. So I don't know if it doesn't hit by like tomorrow, because tomorrow is FOMC as well. So if it doesn't hit by before FOMC, I might just take it out, or I might just like, I don't know, just like, I don't know, but I might just like, I don't know. Ideally we hit it or not. Like, yeah, tomorrow is FOMC funds, right? And but I mean, it is quite a bit later, so yeah, don't really know. I'll just keep my stop loss break even. I'll keep a hard take profit at this daily low, and then just see what happens. Maybe I should just close it, but I feel like my predetermined target was this day, like it was a daily low from a previous day. So I was like, yo, we might as well just take this shit out, because this is way too far. So I was like, yo, this is like a daily low, so that's kind of why I target it. So what are some emotions? Waiting for the continuation, that kind of got to my mind. I was feeling a bit like scared of missing out, a bit anxious of like the trade like not giving me a setup or anything like that. Why I did do good though today is like I wasn't really that like focused on like the charts like in a good way. I was working on a biolab assignment, so I wasn't like staring at the charts, and I wasn't like hyper fixated, and I feel like that allowed me to have like a level mind when I was on the charts, not feeling too high or not feeling too low. But when I did enter, I was kind of scared of losing. Like every notification that came to my phone gave me a heart attack, kind of like my mom texted me, and I was like, holy fuck, like what am I gonna do? And every like Gmail kind of like messed me up a little bit too. But after some time I just completely forgot I was in the trade, and then when I got the notification I felt pretty good. I felt a sigh of relief. Maybe that just comes from not accepting the risk, but also yesterday I did take a loss, so I was feeling like a bit like scared of losing, like I didn't really want to lose. But yeah, so now Euro USD, 4 hour was bullish. Like there was no real proper setup on this, I would say, because 4 hours bullish, but we took out the London high right before NY open. So I was like, what the heck am I even looking at? And then same thing with GBPUSD. So I didn't really bother looking at it. News did push us into London low, and we started continuing up. But like we already took out the London high. So it's like, is there really a clear target? Not really. Like there's no like strong magnet for price to go towards. So kind of like didn't give me a reason to trade. So yeah, that's pretty much all for today. Decent trade. Ideally we can hit that last take profit, but I don't know. Ideally my stop loss doesn't get gapped. I don't think it will. But yeah, subscribe. Makes me feel good. I'm addicted, bro. I'm actually addicted to social media gains now. Like I'm addicted when I see the likes. I'm addicted when I see the following count go up, bro. It's like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, it motivates me to put more content out, but like, I don't know. I don't want to be a crack addict for seeing like my numbers go up. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all. I'll see you later. What the heck?